2005 was a busy year. YouTube started, as did Reddit. Revenge of the Sith was big in the cinemas, and Valentino Rossi once again won the MotoGP World Championship. God, I miss him. Meanwhile, in Australia, journalists were summoned. Suzuki had an announcement. Suzuki released the GSXR. It was an instant success. No one had ever ridden a bike like it. Smaller, faster, more powerful, just utterly brilliant. Since then, it's attained cult status, being labelled a legend. Trying to buy one would cost you a pretty penny. They're still fast. The half-price hack video by Revzilla has over 2 million views, and that's because a 17-year-old motorbike is keeping up with one of the most state-of-the-art superbikes you can buy. In 2017, Suzuki released an all-new bike. It was a revolution, not an evolution. But does the new bike have what it takes to beat the old bike? Is it faster? Is it better? Okay, so a lap of this track doesn't take long if you're a good rider. For me, it takes me more than a minute. So this particular K6 is fitted with uprated 320mm brakes in the form of Brembo T-drives. It's got Brembo lines, Brembo pads, and a Brembo RCS 19. The braking force on it is absolutely stupid. It's running on metal trackday slicks. Were a good compromise for me to save on money with the Pirellis that everyone seems to run. Uprated suspension on the front and the back in the form of WP rear shock, as well as Racetech fork internals on the front. The thing flew on its ear. It also had a grip only, or a grip one, however you want to pronounce it, traction control and anti-wheelie system, as well as the gear nut being changed. It had the Yoshi cam on it, had around about 172 horsepower. It was an absolute machine. It was my race bike. I was planning on racing this year. So coming up to the last turn now, the two riders in front are keeping a nice distance away from me. They're quick guys, I can't catch them. Hitting that apex nicely on the power, and you can see the light on the left of the tacho there, just flashing away to keep the front wheel down for me. And that's a lap on the K5. Okay, I'm going to start by saying just how much I love riding this bike. It is so much easier than my K5, K6. It's just so fast. The electronics on it are superb. It does exactly what you want. The suspension's really good, although it's extremely soft. My downside on riding this bike on this particular day was the tyres. The bike was fitted with Pirelli Diablo Rosso 2 tyres, which just started overheating. The rear was squirming, and I just had no confidence in the tyres at all, and therefore I wasn't carrying as much corner speed, and I wasn't driving out the corners as hard as I usually would. The power on this bike is insane. It just goes and goes and goes and goes. K5, K6 is quick, but this is nuts, and it's only got a Yoshi slip-on. Final corner now. Chuck it in, drive out, get that TC working away, and across the line. Love that bike, love it. Well, I don't think there's any mystery to this one. My K6 was pretty much a fully built super stock machine. In fact, it was overspec for super stock because of the master cylinder. The braking and the tyres alone is enough to make a significant difference than what I could achieve on the L7. But then when you start putting into the equation the added weight of the bike and the suspension setup, it's obviously going to be quicker. But there is no doubt in my mind that given the same specs and the same setup, the 2017 GSXR would be a much, much faster machine, and therefore I firmly believe it is the better motorcycle.